Yesterday, I dropped this video called Single Mom Who is a Black Feminist Blames Black Men for This. And this from a young lady by the name of Aphrodite_House. So I want to apologize because I called her Aphrodite. That's not her name. Her name is Aphrodite. And I got this video from somebody. I didn't even know who the young lady was. But I want to play the original video from her TikTok, and then I want to play her responding to this video. So let's play her first video there.
I love being a mother, but I absolutely hate motherhood and what we as a society have created motherhood to be, because I feel like it's ruined my life. Hard reality. Oh my God, how could you say that? How could you hate motherhood? I hate motherhood. I hate everything about it, because no one tells you half the shit that, like, you're just supposed to be born figuring it out. As a mother, you get no grace. Men get all the grace. Men get to be like babies if they want to. It's just all like the whole concept. What are you looking at? It's like the whole entire concept of it was clearly created to benefit men. And that's why they feel like majority of it is just on you. I hate it. I hate that I had to change my entire life. I had to give up every single thing, sacrifice all these things, and it was just expected of me because I'm the mom, I'm the woman, right? And men barely have to change anything. And when they do bare minimum, it's rewarded. And then meanwhile, we constantly are bombarded with judgment at all times for every single thing that we do. We can't even take a break for ourselves. I can't go anywhere without being asked, where's the baby? Like, I'm the only person who made the baby. Yet he can go anywhere he wants to do, like, just do anything. And no one ever was, where's the baby? Like, because men aren't, like, the babies aren't considered, like, a part of them now for some reason. It's just like they can just do whatever. I hate how no one taught us about breastfeeding, and I had the hardest time breastfeeding, and now like I have this really clingy kid who won't let go of me, and I can't really do much because she's super on top of me, and weaning is really hard, and I don't really have a support system because there's no villages for real. No one cares about mothers. When they come visit, they go straight for the baby. Nobody cares about you. And it's evident that nobody cares about you. Like, people don't even like you, but they like your kid. It's just super weird. I literally hate it so much. You're super limited with what work you can do. I've been working remote at home, and it sucks. Like, I'm forced to get these like remote jobs that I don't even like, because finding childcare here has just been really fucking difficult, and the wait list has been crazy. And so it's put me in a position to just always be a stay-at-home mom while I'm working, and I'm burnt out, and I just hate this entire thing. Like, love my daughter, love being with her, but motherhood, hate it. I'm never having any more kids. That's just it. We're gonna be best friends. I'm gonna pour all my love, everything into her, but will I ever repeat this shit? No.
So that's the initial video that I responded to. She tagged me on TikTok about an hour ago, and she posted this video. Goes by the name of Aphrodite_Haus. I don't know if she pronounces that house. I don't know how she says it, but she has over 3,000 followers, and she's a self-proclaimed Afro womanist.
Hi, thank you so much for that beautiful video that you made of my TikTok that I posted when, like, in October. I was totally caught off guard, but I always say all publicity is good publicity. So thank you so much, especially with your big platform. I know that this can definitely highlight and be beneficial to a lot of the amazing work that I am doing. So kudos to you. Second of all, it's Aphrodite. If you are aware of Greek mythology, you would understand that Aphrodite is the goddess of beauty. I name myself Aphrodite because I am a Black woman and very proud of being a Black woman. So that's my own adaptation of that. Also Haus. Haus is in German. It's a place where things are done exceptionally well. And I feel like that's what I do. When I do things, I do them exceptionally well. Like a lot of the community work that I do, I am a builder. So in that video, when I was discussing my woes with the concept of motherhood, not being a mother, but what we as society have created motherhood to be, which is extremely self-isolating, I went on to essentially just discuss my woes with it. And at that point in time, I was really sad and disappointed because the man in my life, for the last 9 years of my life, we were going through it. And so that was the result of that. However, I do have issues with your video and the programming that's happening right now. As a community builder, especially people who build spaces, safe spaces for Black and brown people, that's my life's mission. The fact that you took that video and automatically labeled me a feminist, which you should really do research on feminism versus Afro-womanism, because Afro-womanism is for the Black community, is for the Black family, is for Black people, and it's for Black villages. So you really have to, before you make these videos, like actually learn what you're talking about. That's one. Two, you're creating and fueling agendas to create disdain for Black men. I never once said in that video, Black men are responsible for this, Black men. I never once said Black men. And so I'm feeling like there's some reflection that you need to do. And why do you feel the need to tear us further apart? Because I'm in the business of building. And so like, what are you doing? And please do better.
So of course, like I said, her response was nice. I don't take any umbrage with it. I thank her. If you're watching this video, which I'm pretty sure you are, I thank you for your clarification on what your name is and what you actually do. You stated that you are a builder of Black and brown people, which, I mean, that's nice. I think that's great. You even challenged me to, tell you what I do, which I don't think that's really what we're talking about today. What we're talking about is what you were talking about in the first video, which is blaming men. And I did put Black men. You never said Black men, but when I looked at your title of womanist, you're in the Black community. So I don't think you're really talking about all men. It was my interpretation. And if it is my interpretation that's wrong, fine. We won't even make it a Black issue, but I'm making it a Black issue because when I looked at the daughter that you have, she looks to be Black. So the man in your life that's 7, 8, 9 years, I'm also assuming he's Black. And you have videos on your page talking about, your struggles with, I don't know if it's Nigerian and Liberian men. So I'm assuming that you're a young woman that prefers to date Black, but we can keep it at men all you want. One of the things that you talk about is being a leader or being a builder. I don't know if you use the word leader, but you talk about builder. And if you're a builder, that's great. But builders don't go around blaming their choices or problems on other people. That's what you say you are. A builder is very close to being a leader. And if that's what you say that you are, and you do it very well, why are you complaining about, men serve best from motherhood? Like you make these kind of, these claims that don't make, in my honest opinion, a lot of sense as an adult. Okay, fine. You don't get as much freedom as you are as a mom. Okay. The man gets more freedom to go away. Oh, okay. You said you're for the Black family. Okay. But you're a self-admitted single mom. I don't think you were married when you had this child. So the reality is that you as a young woman made a choice. You're complaining about the choice. And let's flip the script. As a man, if you make a choice on your baby mama, and again, nobody told you to put that video up there. I didn't know you. and not being rude or anything to you as a young lady, because you had a nice response to me. I didn't know who you were, young lady. That video you put up on your own volition, I just responded to it based on what you put up, and I believe you've taken that particular video down. Nobody would even know your frustration. So when you put up things on social media, people have a right to maybe challenge that. And again, you're blaming men because men are different, okay? And for a builder to attract a man that you feel is not helping you or you're having problems, you play a role into that. But you don't want to be accountable, number one, on your own selection, and number two, that you didn't plan on your life as that family structure you said that you wanted to have and you're trying to build for black and brown people. I guess I don't know if the family includes a man or not. I don't know. This is the new age. But you're part of your own issue. So you should also, in my honest and humble opinion, be complaining about yourself. Because as a man, if I were to do that with, hey, I'm getting on here, I hate fatherhood. Fatherhood sucks. Women don't get to go out here and build businesses or build roads, or let's just say, for example, go out there and work all the day and pay mortgages and do the things. Women wouldn't want to hear that. It sounds weak. And let me tell you, for you ladies out there who are womanists, as a man, it sounds weak. It's like you're an adult. You made the choice. You're not a child. You are equal under the law. So what seems to be the problem? You're an adult. Like, that's what adults do. Okay? And it seems like so many people want to have it both ways. You're not going to be able to make a decision that impacts your life in a negative way and then complain about it when obviously you are a very attractive young lady, in my honest opinion. Could have had any kind of guy in the world, in my honest opinion, because you're good looking. I'm just going to be real. So how did you get into that situation? Yes, because you made a choice. And that's the only thing I'm saying. I don't have any issue with you personally. I hope that you continue to build. And, as far as the personal stuff, what do you do? We're not talking about what I do. That's a ad hominem. We're talking about something that doesn't make sense. And that's what we got to start doing in black discussions. Let's talk about what the content of the discussion is. And let's not get into these little sidebar arguments. What are you doing? This is not even about what I'm doing. Because I didn't come to you. You could be the greatest community builder on earth. You could be Gandhi for all I care. That's going to be great. Miss Gandhi or whoever you can build a whole entire castle. I don't care. I'm only dealing with what I'm talking about. And as black men, when we're talking about black community issues or discussions, let's stick on what we're talking about, which is what you were talking about. I'm not dealing with any other concept, but just that. So that's the only thing I'm saying to you or anybody else, because if you're an adult, deal with the decisions that you make and don't blame men. Don't blame women. Blame yourself. Blame yourself. You make decisions to do whatever you want. Blame yourself, because that's exactly what we would tell a man. Take it up as put your big boy underwear on and blame yourself. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna respond anymore. Hope you have a lovely day, and you know what? Keep on building, young lady. And by the way, for the 14th time, you're very good looking, by the way. Guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.